They say the walls of your life are built by daily choices, brick by brick, thought by thought, action by action, and if you don't design those walls yourself, someone else will. Society, fear, distraction, mediocrity. Jim Rohn, the philosopher of success, knew this truth better than anyone. He used to say, if you don't design your own life plan, chances are you'll fall into someone else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not much. Stop. Let those words sink in. Right now, where you stand, you are either the architect of your destiny or the prisoner of your habits. This is not just another motivational talk. This is a wake-up call. Because if you truly listen, if you truly absorb Jim Rohn's timeless wisdom, it will feel like a hammer breaking the chains around your mind. So let us begin. Lesson 1. The power of philosophy. Jim Rohn didn't start rich. He wasn't born into wealth or privilege. In fact, he grew up on a small Idaho farm, surrounded by simplicity and scarcity. But he learned something early. It's not the wind that determines your destination, it's the set of your sail. Think about that image. Two boats in the same ocean, facing the same winds. One ends up in disaster, the other finds paradise. The difference, the set of the sail, the philosophy guiding the journey. Your life works the same way. Events don't decide your destiny, your response does. Circumstances don't lock your future, your philosophy does. Jim would remind us, if you want to change your life, don't wait for luck, don't pray for the wind to change. Learn how to set your sail. And setting your sail begins with your thoughts. What are you feeding your mind every day? Gossip, negativity, cheap entertainment, or wisdom, books, mentors, ideas that stretch your soul? Because your mind is the compass of your future. Feed it with weeds, and you get weeds. Feed it with seeds of greatness, and you get a garden of riches. Lesson 2. The seasons of life. Jim Rohn often spoke about the seasons. Life is like the rotation of spring, summer, fall, and winter. Winter, hard times, rejection, failure, pain. They come for everyone. You cannot stop winter from arriving. Spring, the moment of opportunity, when new chances bloom, but you must plant quickly before the season ends. Summer, the fight to protect your crops from pests, enemies, and your own laziness. Fall, the harvest, the season of reward or regret. Here's the truth Jim hammered into us: you cannot change the seasons, but you can change yourself. Most people complain about winter. Champions prepare for it. Most people waste their spring. Champions plant seeds. Most people relax in summer. Champions protect what they built. Most people regret in fall. Champions celebrate the harvest. The question is, which one are you becoming? Lesson 3. The price of neglect. Jim used to warn, neglect is like an infection. Left alone, it will spread into every area of your life. Ignore your health, it will cost you years of life. Ignore your relationships, they will turn into strangers. Ignore your finances, they will enslave you. Ignore your mind, it will become your enemy. Neglect is silent, but it is deadly. Discipline, on the other hand, is painful at first but liberating forever. He would say, we must all suffer one of two things, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The difference is discipline weighs ounces, while regret weighs tons. Which one will you carry? Lesson 4. The law of averages. One of Jim's most powerful lessons was the law of averages. If you talk to 10 people, one will listen. Talk to 10 more, another will listen. If you want more results, just increase your activity. Most people quit after rejection, but Jim taught us, rejection is not a wall, it's a filter. A filter that separates the dreamers from the doers. The law of averages says success is a numbers game. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You just need the right few. And those few will change your life forever. Lesson 5. Becoming more. Perhaps Jim Rohn's most famous words: don't wish it were easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Stop looking outside for change. Look within. If you earn $1,000 a month and wish for $10,000, stop wishing. Start becoming. Because money is not pursued, it is attracted by the value you bring. If you want a better future, become a better person. If you want more opportunities, sharpen your skills. If you want better relationships, develop your character. You don't get paid for the hour. You get paid for the value you bring to the hour. So ask yourself, what value are you bringing to your life, your family, your work, your world? Lesson 6. Goals and purpose. Jim Rohn said, The major reason for setting a goal is for what it makes of you to accomplish it. Goals are not just about achieving something external, they are about transforming who you become in the process. When you set a goal to lose weight, earn more money, or build a business, the real reward is not the weight lost, the money earned, or the business built. The real reward is the discipline, resilience, and wisdom you gain along the way. Without goals, life is random. With goals, life has meaning. Most people drift like a ship with no rudder. They wake up, go to work, come home, watch TV, sleep, repeat. That is not living, that is existing. But when you write your goals, when you visualize them, when you pursue them with fire, suddenly life becomes a masterpiece, painted stroke by stroke, with passion and precision. Lesson 7. The miracle of personal development. Jim always reminded us that success is something you attract by the person you become. Think about that for a second. If you chase success without growth, it slips away. But if you grow into someone strong, disciplined, and wise, success cannot resist you. You don't build $1 million business with a minimum wage mindset. You don't build a powerful family with a careless character. You don't build freedom with lazy habits. Jim's philosophy was simple: work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Your job may make you a living, but working on yourself makes you a fortune. And fortune is not just money, it's the fortune of confidence, influence, relationships, impact. The kind of fortune that lasts. Lesson 8. The library vs. the television. Jim once said, "Miss a meal if you have to, but don't miss a book." The average person spends hours in front of the TV, watching the lives of others. Champions spend hours in front of books, building their own lives. Television entertains. Books educate. Entertainment will cost you money. Education will make you money. Your future depends on the information you feed your mind. If you want to escape poverty, feed your mind wealth. If you want to escape weakness, feed your mind strength. If you want to escape mediocrity, feed your mind greatness. Jim built a library in his home long before he built wealth, and that library made him richer than he ever imagined. What about you? Is your mind a library or a trash can of distractions? Lesson 9. Associations matter. One of Jim's most famous lessons was this: you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Look at your circle. Do they lift you or drain you? Do they inspire you or distract you? Do they push you higher or pull you lower? Life is too short to walk with people who are going nowhere. If you walk with the lazy, you will inherit their laziness. If you walk with the broke, you will inherit their limitations. If you walk with the dreamers, the builders, the disciplined, you will inherit their greatness. Change your associations, and you change your destiny. This is why mentors matter. This is why masterminds matter. This is why environment is everything. Because environment is stronger than willpower. Lesson 10. The gift of discipline. Jim's philosophy was built on one word: discipline. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Without it, dreams remain fantasies. With it, fantasies turn into empires. But here's the secret: discipline is not about punishment. Discipline is about freedom. The freedom to live life on your terms. The freedom to choose your destiny. The freedom to become more than you imagined. Jim used to compare discipline to small weights. If you pick them up daily, you grow stronger. If you avoid them, you grow weaker. Every day you skip discipline, the chains of regret grow tighter. Every day you embrace discipline, the wings of success grow wider. Lesson 11. Time and the value of life. Jim once said, "Time is more valuable than money." You can get more money, but you cannot get more time. Think about this truth. Every second that passes is a piece of your life, gone forever. You can't rewind it, you can't replace it. So how are you spending your time? Netflix or knowledge, complaining or creating, drifting or designing? Time is life. Waste your time, and you waste your life. Invest your time, and you multiply your life. The clock is ticking. Your destiny is waiting. Lesson 12. Service and contribution. Jim believed success was never just about money or fame. True success was about service, contribution, impact. He would say, "The greatest value in life is not what you get. The greatest value in life is what you become, but also what you give." A selfish life is an empty life. A giving life is a fulfilled life. Every day, ask, who did I help? Whose life did I touch? Who is better because I showed up? Success without contribution is failure in disguise. Because at the end of your days, People will not remember what car you drove, what clothes you wore, or how much money you had. They will remember how you made them feel, how you inspired them, how you lifted them. Lesson 13. Success leaves clues. Jim Rohn himself became a mentor to thousands, but he always said, "I am just a messenger." The clues to success are everywhere. All you have to do is look, listen, and apply. Success is not a mystery, it's a recipe. If you copy the principles of success, you inherit the results of success. If you copy the principles of failure, you inherit the results of failure. Study the successful, copy their habits, learn their routines, apply their discipline, because success is predictable, and so is failure. The only question is, which one are you designing? Lesson 14. Living with intensity. Jim often warned against drifting through life like a leaf in the wind. He taught us to live with intensity, urgency, fire. He said, "Life is not just the passing of time. Life is the collection of experiences and their intensity. Don't just exist, live. Don't just breathe, burn. Don't just wait, act. Fill your life with moments that matter. Push yourself beyond comfort. Create stories worth telling. Because one day, the clock will stop for you." The question is, did you live fully before it did? Jim Rohn's voice still echoes across the world, decades after his passing. His words are timeless because truth never expires. He taught us to design our lives, to plant in spring, to guard in summer, to harvest in fall, to prepare in winter. He taught us discipline, philosophy, mindset, growth, but all his lessons lead to one truth, backhand index pointing right. Your future is not something you wait for. Your future is something you design. So right now, choose. Set your sail. Work on yourself. Value your time. Feed your mind. Surround yourself with greatness. Live with discipline, and give with love. Because if you do, one day people will tell your story. One day your words will ignite a fire in someone else's heart. One day you will not just live, you will leave a legacy. This is your moment. This is your time. This is your life. Fire. If you felt Jim Rohn's wisdom touch your soul today, don't keep it hidden. Share this message. Spread it. And most importantly, apply it. And before you leave, hit that subscribe button. Because here, we are building a tribe of dreamers, doers, warriors, and leaders. Together, we rise.